Hello friends, welcome to my September 2020 Plan With Me video. In this video, I'll be showing you this month's setup and I really hope you like it. Cause honestly, this month's theme was a hard one and it took me 3 days to finish it. I'll tell you the story about the make of this video later in this video. The theme of this month, as you can see in the title of this video, is Golden Dragon. I wanted to make this theme for so long and I never saw anyone making a dragon theme, so here I am making one. I was searching on Pinterest for dragon tattoos and I found some designs that I've loved and I incorporated 3 dragons in this setup. I know that I said that it was a dragon theme, but I wanted this theme to be as minimalistic as possible and to have an artist touch to it. So I used mostly gold watercolors, black and an orange watercolor. I started making the outlines of the spread and then I started to make this orange cloud inspired coloring around the outlines to make the dragon and the month pop in this spread. The orange watercolor that I used comes in the Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolors palette of 12 watercolors. I'll leave the link of all the materials in the description below so you can find everything I use in this video more easily. But if you're wondering the name of the color, it's the cadmium red pale hue. I also used the 𝙎𝙤𝙘𝙞𝙖𝙀 colors, I don't know if it's pronounced like that, and I used it as the main protagonist in this setup. And I colored the scales part of the dragon in gold because I didn't want to draw each scale individually, because I didn't hurt nobody to deserve that kind of suffering. For the final touch in this spread, I used for the first time stamps. I bought them in Auchan. I don't know if you have one in your country, but at least in Portugal I found these stamps costing around 10 euros for all the alphabet plus some symbols. But you can find stamps like this easily on Amazon or on a stationery online shop. I also used my 𝙤𝙤𝙘𝙞𝙖𝙡 to outline it again around the dragon. After I used the gold watercolor, the black ink faded a little and I did the outline again and it helps to highlight the dragon even more. Moving on to my month in a glance, I decided to make a bigger calendar this month, making a 3x3 sized squares for each day of the month. If you notice the difference in terms of video quality, it's because I received a new phone. It's a Xiaomi Redmi Note 9 Pro, and I started to use the 4K camera. And oh boy, the story that this 4K quality gave me. I don't know if you're a YouTuber or know about the 4K quality video, but it was the first time that I've tried. And every time I started a video, the phone would stop the video after 8 minutes. I got worried and I asked my friend Kat, as you might know her as Kat's Planner around social media, and she told me that because the 4K is heavy, the phone will stop the file to be even heavier. It kinda makes sense, and after I recorded everything and sent to my computer, I saw that all the videos together had the memory equal to 54 gigabytes. And it was a huge surprise to me, honestly, because I am used to 6 gigabytes worth of videos. But yeah, that's a little story I wanted to share with you. I used the same order in the spread as I used in the cover page. I started outlining the dragon, the box where I want to stamp the month's name, and each small box for each day. Then I colored around everything using my orange watercolor, and then I used the gold watercolor in the dragon scale area. I really had a blast using these stamps, but when I wrote September, the last R didn't fit, so let's pretend that this behind the dragon it was made on purpose. Now I'm making my habits and moods trackers. This month I decided to change the layout and to make individual boxes for each habit, and I made a circular tracker for my moods. Before I talk about the habits, I did this dragon silhouette in the bottom part of the page so the theme can be present in the spread. For my habits I made a 3x10 box 6 times, because this month I wanted to track 6 habits. Last month, I started using my bullet journal for more fun and useful purposes, and I really enjoyed making spreads and to use it and to not think on social media. And I decided that in September, I wanted to track if I journaled or not to motivate me to do that. It is a really therapeutic way to get everything in paper and to get out of the routine, if you know what I mean. For my mood tracker, as I said, I did a circle layout where I divided 30 boxes for each day. I painted a different tone of gold in the middle of the circle and I wrote the numbers in it. I divided the moods in 5 colors: orange red for a bad day, mustard for an anxious day, yellow for a normal/meh day, light orange for a good day, and a mild red for an amazing day. I used the Winsor & Newton watercolors to choose the colors, so it's hard for me to describe the colors perfectly, but I used only warm tones. Following up is my sleep and work spread. I use this spread to check out the amount of hours that I spend working and sleeping, so I can have an overview of my productivity and how many hours I rest. It's a really functional tracker for me, and I never thought that this tracker would work for me, but it does, and I recommend you guys to try this tracker. The layout for this month is the same as the previous month, and you can check out all my latest videos on the description below, and I'll leave a card for you to see an explained video of how I use my bullet journal and this tracker. For my social media spread, I decided to change the layout to try new things. I'll be using it the same way I used in the last 2 months. I'm thinking in using each corner of the spread to make 4 sections: a video schedule, a video tracker, a subscriber count, graphic, and a notes section for videos I want to make this month. Last but not least, I made a vintage style weekly spread. I only used black and gold because I wasn't feeling the orange tone in this spread. because I really liked how it turned out and I was afraid of ruining it. The same happened to my social media spread, and sometimes we have to forget about the theme and all of that because it leads us to overthink about little things, and that's not how bullet journaling is supposed to be. It is a tool for utility and to make our lives easier and organized. So keep that in mind. Here's the final flip through of this month's setup. I hope you liked this video and tell me if you enjoyed the 4K experience. It was a new thing that I'm not sure if I'll stick to it. Comment your favorite spread down in the comments, subscribe to my channel for more videos and like this video to express your support. Have an amazing day and stay safe. Bye!